Speaker Mike Johnson just got completely humiliated, and it happened when he couldn't even answer the most basic question about crime and the National Guard. When pressed on why his own city, which has a higher crime rate than Washington, D.C., shouldn't have the National Guard deployed, Johnson twisted himself into knots. First, he tried to blame Democrats, George Soros, and anyone else he could think of. Then, when cornered, he said maybe the Guard should be called in, but quickly backpedaled into vague word salad about taking one city at a time. Here's the problem: Johnson's response makes absolutely no sense. If he truly believes crime is the issue, then logically his city should be first in line. That's simple math. But instead of giving a straight answer, he filibusters with meaningless rhetoric because the truth is, he doesn't want solutions, he just wants talking points. And that's the larger Republican strategy under Donald Trump. They don't care about bipartisanship, they don't care about real solutions, and they certainly don't care about states' rights anymore. They've handed over power to Trump's authoritarian playbook, and leaders like Johnson are happy to parrot whatever talking points keep them in power. Johnson's hypocrisy here is the same hypocrisy we see across the GOP. They rail against crime, but only when it's politically convenient. They rail against big government, but cheer on Trump's consolidation of power. They talk about family values, but protect sex offenders and corruption when it helps their side. At the end of the day, Mike Johnson isn't fighting crime, or working for the American people. He's fighting to militarize Democratic-led cities, to strip millions off Medicaid, and to hand tax cuts to the wealthiest Americans. His humiliating inability to answer a simple, direct question exposed the truth: Republicans like Johnson aren't serious leaders. They're bad faith actors, more focused on clinging to power than solving the problems Americans actually face.